Hello everyone, this is Trader Jill, and this video is part of a series that is covering Anarchy Online's new global market interface, also known as the GMI, and being released in June 2012. In this video, we're going to cover using the search feature, which is basically background information that you'll need in order to create buy and sell orders and pretty much the bread and butter of the GMI. Now, before we do that, I want to kind of go back to something that we were talking about in the last video with managing your GMI account. I'm going to go ahead and open up the market terminal, and really quickly, if you go to the log here, you will see that we had a credit withdrawal. That was the last transaction that we did of 5 million credits. And I didn't want to wait around for the mail in the video, but just want to make note here that, boom, there we go. The mail icon is there. The mail has arrived. So before I kind of go over the search feature, I'm just going to run here to the mailbox. And you can see here, market says credit delivery. So I'm going to click on it. Credits withdrawn from the market, and you can see the 5 million credits are attached. Now, the one thing that I was mentioning to everybody is, if you notice here, it was sent on the 18th, and again, it expires on the 20th. So cannot stress enough that when you decide to withdraw something from the market, which is your option, because you can leave your items in the market just sitting in your account for as long as you want. So when you make the choice to actually go ahead and withdraw an item for the market, make sure that you don't forget about grabbing it from the market, from your mail. So I'm going to head and take my 5 million credits and then delete that message, so I'm not worrying about it anymore. So that was the one thing I wanted to point out to everybody in regards to the market. So moving on now, we're going to talk about the search feature. So I'm going to go ahead and just open up the GMI again. And again, we've got the 5 tabs, and the one that I'm referring to here is the search one. So the GMI search function is pretty robust, pretty cool. It's very similar to probably what we're used to before. We've got the categories that we all have come to know and love, and the different slots. By default, the slots are automatically, everything is checked, but you can always uncheck things based off of your specific requirements. And as you can see, switching back and forth, the actual slots available vary based off of the category that you use. And then we've got this section here, which is advanced. Again, you just click on the, if it's not expanded, you just click on the plus button to expand it. And it's got 3 categories: all items, sell orders, and buy orders. Now there's kind of 3 different ways that you can do the search, obviously. You can either do all items, and what this basically means is you're doing a search. Your search initially is starting off by searching the AO items database. So once you do that, you're going to do a search for the AO items database, and then from there you're going to pick an item and say, show me available sell and buy orders for this item. Or if you really know what you're looking for already, you can immediately go straight to either sell orders or buy orders. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start first with the all items. So we're going to search the AO database first. And I'm just going to put in Secatech, the RK buffing armor. I'm going to leave everything open here, and I'm just going to click on search. So what I'm seeing here in terms of search results, because I use the all items option, is I'm seeing all different items in the database that have the name Secatech in them. So we've got all the different body pieces. And then from there, I can choose one of these body pieces. So in this case, I'm going to click on the body armor. And then I will see if there's any open sell orders, which in this case it looks like there's 1 sell order for 100,000 credits, and it is QO122. There's 1 available, and it's being sold by Minuet, and expires in 13 days, 14 hours, 31 minutes. So I can see that that item is out there, and there are no buy orders that are available. So pretty straightforward. Now, if you notice here, we've got the home and then the back and the forward button. I can just click back on that, and I can say, I wonder if there's any gloves out there. So let me click on that. Nope, no results. So nobody's selling or buying gloves. So that's kind of how this all item search works. So first you're searching the AO database to get the listing of items with that name, category, qualifier, and then from there you're searching for the buy or sell orders. Now similarly, we can just say, you know what, I just want to see what's for sale. I don't want to go through the AO item base. I know that Secotech, I'm spelling the name right, and I just want to see what's out there. So Secotech, Armor, I only want to see sell orders. I'm going to click on search. And now I have 3 different options. And so what I know out there is at least one item that's a Secotech body armor. There's 1 helmet and 1 boots out there at least for sale. I'm not sure what the QL is or anything like that, but I can click on it. I'm going to click on the boots. And now I can see here's the chilled armor boots. It's for sale for 100,000, and I can see minuet, etc. The same that we've had in the last search. So again, more than one way to skin a cat. You can either go directly by searching the AO database with the all items, or if you know exactly what you're looking for, you can do the sell and the buy orders directly. Pretty straightforward. Now moving on to a little bit detail, I'm going to go back again on search. Yep. There are some search tips down here, which everybody should take a look and read. But basically, the concept here is that you can say, I want to search for this, but exclude this. Or I only want to search for this. This part has to be in there. So you can use the minus part. Like in this example, you can put in Kyre sword, and then you can say -112 space -880. So what that means is it's only going to search for Kyre swords that have anything in it but a 112 and an 880. So let's go ahead and just do that. We're going to search the database. We know it's a weapon, so I won't be silly with that. I'm going to type in Kyre sword to start, and then I'm going to click on search. And then look at everything that came up. Energy swords, type 76s, type 112s, type 880s. We've got quite a few different swords that came up in that search. So let's go ahead and modify that search and say -112 minus energy, and we're going to do a search that way. And notice now we just have a smaller list of swords. We've got the Kyre swords, and then we've got the type 880s. So you get a completely different listing in comparison, because we put that limiter in there saying exclude this information. Now, that being said, let's say we're looking for a pistol. So we're going to do pistol type 1. And notice that I put the type 1 in quotation marks, meaning it has to have that exact statement in the name in order for it to come up. So I'm going to do a search, and boom, now we've got our Kyre pistols type 1s. So, I mean, pretty cool, something to kind of mess around with, especially when we start talking about the things like, hey, I'm looking for, biomaterial, type 1. Oh, of course, I need to change the category. Look, it just comes up with type 1s. No type 112s, no type 13s, just type 1s. That's all we were looking for, and that's all it came up with. So pretty neat, pretty straightforward. Functionality very similar to searches and things that we're probably used to doing from a day-to-day basis. And that is it for the search functionality, and I will see you in the next video.